Got Faded Japan!
I'm all about my business, but I ain't got no briefcase. Yeah, all I got's some whiskey. Open now the whiskey, bring it to you. Yeah, I'm leaning up against the door, and my feet up to the floor, and we're messing on go. Yeah, I've been in before. I'm a broken man, needing remedial lands. I'm all about my business.
Oh, what's up? Looks like we're real. We're for real. We're alive. Here we are. Hey, what's up, faders? Welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Faded Japan, and I am your host, Johnny. And as you fine folks know, Got Faded Japan is about two dudes, booze, Japan, and the news. However, Tom is moving. He's in the process of moving, and he can't figure out how to use Zoom all of a sudden. For some reason, he can't click on the link for him to join us here on Zoom. Why? I have no idea. I sent him the link a million times. I was like, click on the link. Click on the link. Hey, man, I know it's difficult. Click on the link. But he hasn't clicked on the link. He won't click on the link. I've been waiting for this guy to click on the link, but he won't click on the link. Oh, man. Geez. So I was waiting for like half an hour, and I can't wait any longer. I got so many things to do today. There's so much going on in my life. I can't wait an hour for somebody to click on a link. So in that case there, I'm doing this show. I'm flying solo, faders. Here I am, Johnny, your boy here, and I don't need anybody. I'm just all by myself. Just podcasting all by myself again. And I'm wearing my Ed Piskar tribute sunglasses. These are in honor of the fallen Ed Piskar, one of my favorite was living artists. Yes. And Ed, these are for you. Hi, Kampai. Moment of silence. Wow. Right before I started the show, I got some really crazy news, faders. Oh, my God. Apparently, there's been an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. I guess he got his ear blown off or something. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I remember when that happened to Reagan. Oh, my God. How many of you guys are my age where you remember that happening to Reagan? That was crazy. Oh, my goodness. And then here we go. Actually, wait a second. First, I remember Reagan getting shot. Second, I remember somebody throwing a shoe at George Bush. Do you remember that? George Bush was giving a press release in, where was he? Was he in Iraq? I think he was in Iraq. And somebody took off their shoe. They're like, "Ah!" And they threw their shoe, and like it was like in slow motion. It's like wow, 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 going towards George Bush, and he ducked. I mean, that guy, he used to play football, right? He was a football player or something, so he had those football ducking skills, right? So the shoe went zoosh, right past him, and so this is the third time something terrible has happened, something terrible has happened to a president, and I guess somebody tried to shoot Donald Trump. Their aim was bad, which is good because, it's bad when anybody gets hurt or shot or anything, So, I guess he got his ear blown off. Oh, my gosh. Oh, God. Well, I guess all his nicknames and I guess all the crazy things people are going to say about him is going to change. What are they going to call him? Like one ear? Hello. Oh, too early for jokes. I don't know. I just found out about this 30 minutes ago or something while I was waiting for Tom. Oh, wait. Oh, speaking of Tom, here he is. It looks like he's joined the show finally. Okay. So, all right. Admit. Let's see what took Tom 30 minutes. Absolutely 30 minutes. So I wanted to start at 3:30. It's 4:00. Here we go, faders. So here's Tom Tokyo. Let's see. Where is he? Is he in the streets? Is he on an iPhone? What's going on? Is he at an izakaya? Hello, Tom. Are you there? Can you hear us? Hello, Tom. Can you hear us? Earth to Major Tom. Hello, Tom. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Are you alive? My God, what is this? 1994? Why is the internet so slow for this guy? Hello, Tom. Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your safety belt on. Oh, there he is. Oh, whoa, God, not good. Wow. So Tom, good to see you. We are streaming live. Streaming live. You are live, Tom.
Hey, yeah, really sorry about that. And I'm guessing if you can see the rest of the stuff, it probably looks like shit because we're in the process of moving. So sorry about that. And
Yeah, no problem. I gave you a little shit before the show. Sorry about that. Not really sorry.
It's not your fault. Just got a new PC, and it's either my tech skills are out of date, which is quite possible, but the computer is just fucking fighting me.
You look like Ted Kaczynski, and you sound like Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber.
Oh, hoping not that bad. Hold on, let me adjust.
Yeah, dude, you kind of look like the Unabomber. I mean, if you had like a candle instead of like a light, I would think you're actually the Unabomber. I'm like, oh my God, he's back. Oh my God. Oh, and he's back and he's really pissed about that Apple phone. Oh, that iPhone. I'm angry.
So,
how long has it been since you like shaved? Did you just like wake up from a coma?
nah, it's been a couple weeks.
A couple weeks.
The fucking beard, I think it looks cool with the salt and pepper.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The thing is, when it comes to a beard, if you don't shave for like 4 days, you kind of get that cool kind of like a non-shaven look. But if you go from 4 days to about 3 weeks, you're kind of in that middle area where you just look homeless. And you're in the homeless kind of department right now, man. You're in the homeless field, dude. You are homeless AF for sure, dude. Like if you let it go for like maybe another 3 weeks, maybe you're going to kind of get like the wizard look, and that would be kind of cool.
Now you're making me feel bad because, like, remember you used to give me shit, like, your fashion sense isn't that good and blah, 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 blah. That's fair. You know, I give a fuck because, like, I'm happily married. And when I was, looking fly back in the day, it was for the ladies. But now my only goal for fashion sense is to walk down the road and not look like a hobo.
You look like a hobo.
Fact.
And I only give you shit about Crocs when you used to wear those goofy plastic rubber shoes. Those were dumb. Those are dumb. I'm going to be honest, man. Those people that wear those, dude, I'm just like, oh God, why are you wearing those, man? And you should cut your nails. Your toenails are long, man.
Actually.
Oh, man. So what's going on in the world at Tom? You finally decided to pull the trigger and you're moving out of South Tokyo. Where are you going?
We are going down to, well, you know what? Let's just call it one of the Yokohama suburbs.
A suburb of Yokohama is a suburb, isn't it? It's a suburb of Tokyo. So you're in the deep suburbs, the deep burbs.
I don't know. We got easy access to Yokohama, but basically, like,
It's good.
Yeah. So we shopped around. We looked at three different. Well, we had to shop around a couple of different places because like one couldn't help us out. We looked at three different places.
Yep.
First one, house, 2-story house.
2-story house. Hell yeah, dude. 2-story house, dude. That means house parties.
Yeah. Not looking bad. That was our first choice.
Nice.
Well, we couldn't see inside, but like, it looks good.
Yeah.
Second one.
2, 2.
Yeah. Second one, not bad looking at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. It's all right. It's like, there's some playgrounds. There's some cool stuff. There's a McDonald's down the street. It's like, get a snack if I want it.
That's good and bad, I guess.
And the last one was actually really interesting.
Really interesting.
I don't know about this in Yokohama, but like a lot of the places have these like trap doors for like storage.
Yeah. My wife's parents has one of those.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Huh.
But like the whole place, you could just like pull up a large section of the floor, and there was like a rotating closet underneath, and there was like massive amount of storage.
Yeah, and that's the one you took, or did you take the one with 2 floors?
No, we took the fucking house, dude.
Of course. Okay. Well, why are you talking about the other 2 then? All right. So, all right. So,
Dude, like this was one of the wildest things I've ever seen because it had like a rotating closet underneath, and I'm thinking like it was a big enough like, space I could have crawl space. If I wanted to live out like my vampire fantasies, like welcome to my home, I would sleep in a coffin. It would have been doable.
okay, that's cool.
That was that massive, and I was like, "This is fucking weird." Plus, the rest you could rotate the floors around.
What?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, no, it was fucking wild.
Oh my God. Well, it's probably from like the 70s or 80s, because back in the day, the 70s and 80s, people had a lot of weird houses and a lot of weird things in their apartments. I mean, some people even had Murphy beds, so I mean, it's just like, I mean, yeah, I can see like it having, well, I can't see that. That's actually kind of crazy, but having like a rotating closet in your basement, I guess. Is that what that is? I don't know.
No, it's not even a basin, it's a trap door. You just like pick up part of the floor, remove it. And it's just like this gigantic storage space, and it's like a rotating closet.
That's cool. Oh, wait, when I said Murphy bed, that's in America. People used to have Murphy beds there. In Japan, I've never seen a Murphy bed. I misspoke. I just realized I said that. I was like, Murphy bed. What? I'm slightly hungover, okay?
Okay, fair enough. The reason we didn't take that one was like it was on the 3rd floor with no stairs, and I'm doing construction work right now. And don't get me wrong, you can go up and stairs like up and downstairs all the fucking time. But sometimes I just feel they're the fucking enemy. And I was like, that's enough for one day. When you go up and down 5 or 6 flights of stairs.
Wait a second. Are you telling me that you didn't take the house or you did take the house?
We took the house.
Good. Okay, great. Tell me about the house. All right. So there's 2 stories. Do you have a yard? Yes or no?
Yes, but it's small.
It's small. Can you barbecue? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Good.
We have a yard and a small garden.
A yard and a small garden, like a flower garden.
There's nothing planted there yet, but it's doable in the future.
Okay, so you have like something that used to be a garden, but now it's just a bunch of. So it's a yard with a pile of dirt. That's what you got. But still, that's cool, man. That's a great place to put your barbecue or to grow your spices or something.
It could be turned into a garden. I'm just like looking at it like,
yeah,
we got a little bit of space here. Yeah, just get a grill, start barbecuing. I was like, no, you cannot do that.
You can't barbecue? Why not? I would totally barbecue. I'd have like fucking campouts and barbecues, and dude, it'd be awesome. I'd build a treehouse.
Oh, because you know how it is. It's Japan. There's a bunch of fucking rules.
What are you talking? Dude, I got friends that barbecue all the time and stuff. I mean, I can't imagine being able to barbecue in Tokyo, but not being able to barbecue in the deep suburbs of Yokohama. I'm sure you can get away with it. I can't imagine that's a rule.
It's not like I can fight my wife on it because, like,
Oh, it's your wife's rule? Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
She said no. Although there is a balcony upstairs, I'm thinking, barbecue. And she's like, no. I'm like,
what kind of a person doesn't want to barbecue? Oh, is she vegetarian?
No, she's not. It's just like she's fucking weird, dude. Dude, you're married to a Japanese woman. Don't get me wrong, they're great, but they're all fucking weird. They're weird about rules and shit.
I disagree. I completely disagree. If I had a house with a yard, it doesn't matter how big that yard is. If I had any amount of like grass or something outside, the first thing my wife would do would be like, we are saving for the best goddamn barbecue we can get our hands on. I don't care how much it is. We are going to throw down. This is going to be birthdays. Or this is going to be anniversaries. This is going to be everything. We're going to put it all together. I don't care how many years of presents we're going to like accumulate with this, but we are definitely going to get the best barbecue we can get our hands on. And then after that, we're going to get some Wagyu, baby, and we're going to fire that shit up proper. That's what we do in the Meyer household. That's for sure.
Well, apparently your wife's a lot cooler than mine is because she's just like, nah, we're not doing it. She says it's quote unquote against the rules.
So what are you going to do? Have a campfire? I think that's more dangerous. You have a campfire, man. Wow. I could just imagine all the hijinks that you get into.
We're sorting out the logistics, and like we shall see. But I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations on getting your new home. I can't wait to go to the house party. Maybe if you're accepting gifts for your house party or something, I will definitely bring a small barbecue, because if you have one as a present, I mean, you'll have to use it then, right? So, yeah, definitely invite me and I'll be there.
Friend Johnny's got my back on this one.
110%, my bro. So, okay, so that's good. All right. So that's what you've been up to. Me, I've been busy, faders. I've been so busy. Gosh, Tom, you know what I've been up to. Basically,
Okay.
the tourists are in Japan in full force. Last year, I think there was what? All right. Don't quote me on this, but I think there was like 24 million international people that came to Japan as tourists. And that was last year. This year, they're predicting it's going to be 60 million people visiting Japan, 60 million people as tourists in Japan. And it's good, I guess. It's kind of bad a little bit. But for me, with the businesses that I run and stuff, I'm organizing music events and yes, and art exhibitions. And yeah, it's been actually pretty incredible. Yeah, I had an Australian and Japan cultural not exhibition, but event 2 weeks ago. And yeah, there was like so many people that came. Like we held it at Gamuso. It was well over capacity by 7 p.m. And we went until like what, 1 a.m. I mean, the place was just packed with so many people. There's so many people from all over the world that were visiting. And then last night, 2 nights ago, we had an event in Nob. And yeah, I think like 40% of the people were international people visiting Japan. And that was absolutely crazy. And the people that come to Japan, the tourists, they just want to party. They want to dance. They want to drink, and they want to and yeah, people get a little crazy, if you know what I mean. And yeah, and actually, I have a solo show this week. Actually, this Sunday at Gamuso, I'm having a blacklight painting, blacklight art solo exhibition, and it is going to be absolutely insane. It's from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., and I already know by 4 p.m. the place is going to be like unmovable. We're going to have body painting there, live painting there. I'm going to be showcasing 20 of my best or my favorite blacklight paintings. Tom, you got to come. Bring the whole family. It's family friendly, kind of.
Kind of. Body painting. How nude do they get?
As nude as they want, to be honest. As nude as legal, I guess. It's not a nudie bar, so yeah, whatever's I guess like kosher, I guess. But yeah, so that's basically what I've been up to, and I've just been so busy with like all these events and just and commission work. I've been getting a lot of commission work. So actually, the podcast, I'm so glad to do the podcast with you and hang out with you faders right now. But yeah, it's been kind of hard to do it every single week like we used to. I mean, we used to do the show once a week, sometimes twice a week. But recently, man, it's been tough, man. It's been really tough because there's just so many things going on with so many deadlines and whatnot. So yeah, man. So anyway, yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Also, I got something really good for you. There's a guy that owns a t-shirt and clothing shop.
Uh-huh.
And like he speaks good English, and he wants somebody who speaks English. And like I think he's a cool guy. I've talked to him a bunch of times. I think if I introduced you, you guys could work together, because he's always looking for t-shirt designs, and maybe you could like get something like working out.
Now, where is this? Tokyo, of course, right?
Yeah, it's just down the street from where I live, right on the river.
Oh, for real? Okay, cool. All right, wait. Where you currently live or in the future?
What's that?
Where you live now or where future Tom lives?
Where I live. Shut up, phone. Sorry. No, where I live right now.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Introduce me. I mean,
That's what I was mailing you about earlier, but like I think you were busy.
Oh, right.
Don't sweat it, man. Like I know you got your own shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
He already like basically purchased an idea from me, so
Oh, for real? Yeah, dude, I've got so many shirt designs. Actually, Faders, if you go to our Redbubble, we've got a lot of stuff going on.
Good idea for a design. And he's like, can I use that? I'm like, yeah. He goes, how much you want for it? I'm like, actually, just a couple T-shirts for my friends and family. It was like one of my sayings, the 80-10-10.
What are you talking about?
80-10-10. I'm talking about this like with marriage and having kids. Like, okay, basically what I do is like I go out and crowdsource it and ask everybody. And like generally speaking, like 80% of the stuff, the advice I get is good. 10% I think speaking is good, but it just doesn't apply to my, to my personal situation. And the other 10%, well, you just get bad advice.
True. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay, cool. So 80-10-10. Oh.
Like, that's a cool saying. Can I make a T-shirt out of it? I'm like, yeah. He goes, how much you want for that design idea?
Let me guess. You said you didn't want any money, but you wanted a couple of shirts to give to family and friends.
Yeah.
How did I know? Oh man.
Like I could introduce you to this dude, and I think you get along. You could like slam, be like, here's my paintings, here's my stuff. Like you want to collaborate, you want to do some designs.
Yeah, sure. Introduce me, man. That'd be absolutely fantastic. I mean, I've got kind of a warehouse of T-shirts over there, and I've got like so many of the Naka Brooklyn T-shirts. Faders, go to our Redbubble. We've got Naka Brooklyn T-shirts. Go down to the show notes and check that out. Nakameguro, Brooklyn comes together. They collide. Two worlds collide, and these shirts are absolutely awesome. Thank you, Corey Haim, for not suing us. Please don't sue us. We have no money.
I'm sorry, man. I'm getting a little bit sad because, like, basically, we're in the process of moving out of here.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit like sad and nostalgic. So, like, I'm trying to like go out. I don't have that much time either because I'm getting shit sorted out. But like, I'm kind of feeling really sad and nostalgic about this area because, like, I've been here 10+ years. This area's been fucking great.
You've lived here longer than I've lived here.
Yeah. Are you sure?
I came to Naka Brooklyn in 2012.
Oh.
And I think you were here before me.
Really? Okay.
I think so. I mean, it could be wrong. I mean, dude, anything over 5 years is like long. So anyway, but yeah. But anyway, you're going to be, what's going on? Why are you putting the what was up? You don't want me to say where you're living? What's going on?
I live in Nakameguro. I'm just like feeling like a little bit sad and nostalgic that I have to say goodbye to this area because I fucking love it.
Yeah. Okay, great. So the thing is, though, you're going to be moving to Yokohama, man. Yokohama is hot, dude. Yokohama is absolutely fantastic. There's so much going on in Yokohama. Actually, Yokohama is kind of a hidden gem. It's not a hidden gem. It's like a gem in plain sight. Is that what they say? I don't know. But Yokohama is awesome. There's like Minato Mirai. There's Chinatown. There's like the mega malls that are over there. They have the K Arena, which is like a state of the art, like I guess performance hall. It is absolutely fantastic. I mean, there's so much there, dude. There's so many great little restaurants all over the place, dude. It's like Tokyo, but low key, So yeah, I'm a big fan of Yokohama, man.
I am too, but like, how do I say this? Like, I've been in Japan for 22 years, and like, I went to Yokohama once in a while, but I didn't spend a lot of time there until recently in the last couple of years when I've been there. And like, but every time I've been there, I always got like a really good vibe off the place, and like, cool shit to do here. It's a cool place.
Mm-hmm.
It's really progressive.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Do you like reggae music?
I don't know if you know this, like the laws, like they're the one, like Kanagawa, like they're the one prefecture that's anti-hate speech laws. So if you're a dickhead and you get on a public forum, you start spouting racist bullshit, the government will fucking fine you. So that's fucking cool.
Well, that is pretty cool. Yeah, hate speech sucks, but yeah, man, that's awesome. I guess that's good for you.
I can take care of myself, but I'm worried about my son. But not only that, we're in the process of moving down there. Like, I don't know if you've been through this, but like, we had to search around for apartments, and basically, sometimes they can just say Gaijin no, period.
Yeah.
There's a goddamn thing you can do about it.
Tom, we already had this conversation on the previous episode where we were talking about how to find an apartment. Remember that?
I do, but like, Yokohama's the opposite. They're like, yeah, you got jobs, you seem nice, and should be okay. That's it.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
Gaijin, okay, no problem.
Nice. All right. So for all you faders out there that want to move to Japan, maybe buy a house, maybe a condominium or rent an apartment, I guess like the Yokohama Kanagawa area is way easier than Tokyo. And that's what Tom said. I have no experience in it, but yeah, that sounds pretty cool, Tom. Congratulations on your new home. All right. Well, on that note, Tom, one more thing? Tom, if you're going to say something that you already said again and stuff, we should just move on.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, like, we're leaving because it's cheaper. Because
Yeah. Well, yeah. Once you get out of a major city, of course, it's going to be cheaper. I mean, if you compare like Manhattan to New Jersey, yeah, it's night and day.
Yo, what's up, faders? Got Faded Japan has got a new sponsor. Our new sponsor is Gamuso Bar, located in Asagaya, Tokyo. If you're kicking it in Tokyo and you want to get your groove on, get your fade on, you better get your ass down to Gamuso. Gamuso is located in Asagaya. It's about 11 minutes from Shinjuku Station on the Chuo line. Gamuso has weekly bands, weekly performances. And hell, if you got your own event and you want to hold it at Gamuso, we'd love to host you. So contact Gamuso at www.gamuso.com. That's www.gamuso.com. That's right, Gamuso has not only beers in the bottle, but beers on tap. We've got every drink you want, so come on down to Gamuso. Gamuso, and if I'm working, tip me.
Have your attention, please. Attention!
Hey, yo, what's up, faders? Johnny here. You know I love booze and news, but I also love art. So come on down to thespiltink.com and check my art out. I've got tons of stuff there for you to check out. I've got paintings, I got prints, I got videos. And I tell you what, if you like a painting, I could probably sell it to you. And I tell you what, if I can't sell you that painting, I will definitely sell you a print. I've got prints of all my work. Prints are about 2,000 yen each, about $20. But if you buy two, you get the third one for free. So come on down to thespiltink.com. Yo, and on top of that, I'm looking for commissioned work. So if there's something that you want me to do, I can make it for you. Just check out my stuff and see if you like my style. And if you like my style, I can definitely paint you anything on canvas, paper, whatever. I've done it all. So come on down to thespiltink.com. That is THESPILTINK.com. Thespiltink.com. Proper.
Mitsuya Liquors. Yo, what's up, faders? If you're in Asia, if you're in Japan, if you're in Tokyo, if you're in Asagaya, you better get down to Mitsuya Liquors. That's right. For the most affordable prices in Japan, you can get over 300 different kinds of beer. That's right, over 300 different kinds of beer. And of course, they got all the shochu you need, all the sake you need, and of course, they got wine from California to Italy to France to New Zealand. They got it all. When I say they got it all, they really, seriously got it all. There's no joke about that. So get down to Mitsuya Liquors. And if you go in there and you say, Got Faded Japan, you will be more than welcome to go into their back room and drink those beers that you just purchased. That's right, Got Faded Japan at Mitsuya Liquors. And 3 times a week, they have a sushi chef there. So get your sushi on, get your drink on, get your fade on, and come on down to Mitsuya Liquors, located comfortably in Asagaya, about 5-minute walk from the station.
In Tokyo and craving soul food? We've got just the place for you. Soul Food House in Azabu Juban. Check out what we do at soulfoodhouse.com. Come by and taste the love. We look forward to feeding you.
Are you in Harajuku with some out-of-town friends or your family or significant others? Yeah! Do you want to chill and drink beer and eat sandwiches while your friends overpay for glitter unicorn socks? Yeah!
And the flavor's gonna make you complete. at Harry's Sandwich Company.
So come on down to Harry's Sandwich Company in the heart of Harajuku, right off Takeshita Street. See you there!
All right. So, Tom, you want to go into the news?
Yeah, I do.
Fuck yeah, let's do the news. So I've got 3 articles, and they're all fired up, ready to go. Tom, how many articles do you have? Are you okay to read? Are you all right?
Rolodex.
You've got a Rolodex? All right, cool. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to go first. Wait, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Sorry, I got him on my phone. I'm ready. I'm good to go.
Okay, all right. You got him on your phone. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to go first, okay? All right, we're live, so I mean, I'm not editing any of this stuff on. Actually, faders, we basically are just gonna just upload this because we haven't uploaded it in about a week and a half. So yeah, that's what I'm definitely gonna do. Okay, here we go. Tom, I got a question for you. Can you answer a question?
Depends on the question.
Okay, so Tom, what are some unusual things that you should never bring to an airport? Unusual things
like guns and drugs, and besides that, in Japan they get weird rules about like fruits and vegetables coming in because they don't want diseases spread.
Okay, those are kind of like the usual things that you shouldn't bring. But okay, so you can't think of anything. Well, fruits. Okay, yeah. So you shouldn't bring fruits. Okay, you shouldn't bring, of course, like all like the standard illegal things, of course. Okay, well, I guess that's going to lead us to our story here. This story actually does not take place in Japan, but it does involve a Japanese gentleman. Okay, here we go. The story takes place in beautiful Honolulu. A Japanese man arrested for carrying hand grenades at Hawaii airport. Dun, dun, dun. Could you imagine this guy walking into the airport just being like, oh my God, they told me they were coconuts. I swear to God, they look like coconuts too. I had no idea. Moving forward, a Japanese man was arrested Tuesday for allegedly possessing 2 hand grenades in his carry-on baggage at Hilo International Airport on Hawaii Island, police said. The police arrested a 41-year-old Akito Fukushima on suspicion of first-degree terroristic threatening after items resembling hand grenades were detected during an X-ray screening. They were later determined to be inert grenades. Oh, okay. So what that means? They're flash grenades or fake grenades? The airport temporarily suspended operations and evacuated the terminal area. Oh, I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed if I'm in an international flight and I book like a flight ticket like 3-4 months ahead of time, and I've got everything all lined up for me to go to like Japan or Korea or maybe Mexico or so, I don't know. And all of a sudden, like everything is delayed for like 6 to 12 hours because some dumbass brought some grenades to the airport. I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay, Fukushima and Kanazawa Ichikawa prefectures was the airport to determine the United States. What this has nothing to do with this. Police will investigate his motives for possessing the grenades. Okay, this sentence above here makes no sense whatsoever, but the bottom one does. Police will investigate his motive for possessing the grenades. Actually, you know what? I grew up in the United States, and I have never, ever, never once seen a hand grenade. I've seen them only in movies. And I know the cool way to throw a hand grenade is to take the pin and put it in your teeth and pull it out like a man. And then you throw it at the enemy. And then after 5 or 10 seconds, blam! That's all I know about hand grenades. I've never seen one. Tom, have you ever seen a hand grenade in real life?
Yeah.
What? Where?
I've been on base and I've been in the military. Also, you can't pull them out with your teeth because of safety. You got to pull them out regularly.
You can't do that, like Action Jackson and Chuck Norris from Mission Impossible. No, it wasn't Mission Impossible. It was it POW, the POW one? What was the one? Chuck Norrison. What am I thinking of? Mission.
Chuck Norris, what about Arnold Schwarzenegger Commando? He's like, Chuck.
I don't think Arnold Schwarzenegger has ever pulled a pin out with his mouth. That guy's like too tough. He's like, I use my fingers. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, Chuck Norris always used his mouth, didn't he? What was that? Missing in action. That's it. Missing in action. Did I say Mission Impossible? I was close, man. I was 70%. Oh, I got to stop doing the show when I'm hungover. I'm at like 65% right now. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, something that you should never, ever, ever, never, ever bring to an airport, well, of course, are hand grenades. Yep, that's a no-no. You're going to go to prison for a very, very, very long time. And then after you get out of prison, the only way off Hawaii at that point is by rowboat. They're not going to let you go on a real boat, or definitely not an airplane. I think your flying days are fucking over. Tom, all right, your story.
Boat out of Hawaii, like, you deserve to get away. You're just a badass. You are an action hero.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. Hey, just remember, like, you can't talk when I'm talking when we're streaming live. It cuts one of us out. All right. Don't forget that.
I got two different articles that are my favorites. Like,
okay, they'll read one.
Which one? Do you want the one Shibuya bans drinking, or do you want the election crazies?
Forget about election crazies. The election's already over. Do Shibuya bans drinking. That happened last week.
Yeah. You haven't covered that one, right?
Nope.
Okay. Here we go. A revised ordinance that imposes a year-round ban on nighttime street drinking in Tokyo Shibuya Ward was unanimously weird word that's spelled wrong, approved by the local assembly Monday. The ordinance was revised to address the increasing number of problems such as littering and excessive noise caused by people drinking on the streets. The revised ordinance, which takes place on October 1st, does not impose penalties for violators. Current ban prohibits outdoor alcohol consumption in certain ward areas during the time around New Year's, Halloween Day, blah, blah, blah. Revised ordinance not only extends the ban year-round, but expands it to include the area around Shibuya Ward Office and Miyashita Park, the Mariamacho area, home to many nightclubs. In addition to the north side of Shibuya Station, that includes busy Shibuya Center Street, which will also be part of the enforcement. The prohibition will be imposed between 6 p.m. to 5 a.m., with security guards patrolling the areas around 11-hour period every day. The ban is in response to issues including when Shibuya Ward was thrown into a state of disturbance with drunken revelry, when people toppled a mini truck and were subsequently arrested on Halloween in autumn 2018. We've covered this. Well, I could go on, but I think you get the idea.
Yeah, we got the idea. Yeah, you know what? Nobody's following this ban because, like I said earlier in the show, I had a show in Shibuya right off Dogenzaka. And I got out of the club at 12:30 and at an early morning. So I just left, right? I didn't go to any after parties or any bars or anything like that. But I did kind of like wanted to ride my bike around like Shibuya and just check it out just because I wasn't partying. I just kind of wanted to, get the vibes, right? So I rode my bike around and people are drinking like crazy on the streets. And everybody, I saw a girl puking on the streets. I saw people making out on the streets. I saw tons of people like just going crazy on the streets. Yeah. 12:30. And that was on a Friday. That wasn't even Saturday. Saturday is like 10 times crazier than Friday night, of course. But Friday was absolutely insane. So even though they banned drinking, I don't think it's really being enforced that much. Maybe on Dogenzaka or something. I don't know.
I don't know how they can enforce this.
Yeah, it is kind of impossible. I mean, the only way they can enforce this is just, I guess, banning every convenience store from selling booze. Being like, hey, you can't sell booze. Sorry. Even though people go to convenience stores in Shibuya for only two things, booze and cigarettes.
Yeah, which is
or sometimes condoms.
key word in the story. Well, you can't stop this culture in Shibuya because it's party hardy, but like, did you pick up on the key word in the story? There's no penalty for it.
Oh, well, there's a lot of rules where there's no penalty. Like technically, people are supposed to wear helmets when they ride a bicycle, but I think only like maybe 20% of the population wears like a helmet.
Yeah, but that's the problem. So the cops, you can be out there chugging a beer, and cop can come to you, say, "Excuse me, you can't drink here," and you go, "I'm gonna keep drinking. What are you gonna do?"
Well, you don't want to piss off the cops, dude. That's never a good idea. In fact, I would highly recommend that you don't piss off cops anywhere on the planet. They don't like to be pissed off, so don't do that. But I don't know. But, drinking on the street in Shibuya is kind of cool after a long night out. Like, I think, it's like 4:00 in the morning. You're done with the club. You're done with the bar, whatever you're doing and stuff. You just want to have one beer on the street with your friends and then maybe take a taxi or take first train home. I think that's the best time to drink on the street. I can't imagine drinking on the street like at this time. What is it, like 4:00 in the afternoon? That's more of a Ebisu kind of thing.
So you can like walk just the other way past Hachiko. I saw the map, and you just crack open the beer, and it's fine.
Well, on the other side of Hachiko, down by Dogenzaka?
No, opposite way.
The opposite side. So what, the east side of Shibuya, up by Hikarie?
Get this, but like also private security. Like, I've been a security guard, and I know all the rules. Like, they don't have any legal power.
Yes, it's a security guard. We got that.
So, you can just say, "Nah, I'm not going to do it. Fuck off," and they'll go.
All right.
Just ignore them. They'll go away.
Well, if you want to be a dick, you can say that. I mean, shit, dude. And security guards here are usually like 80 years old. So if an old man came up to me and he's like, "Can you please not drink on the street?" I would actually be like, "Okay, you got me. All right, sorry about that. I just wanted one for the road, but okay." I would listen to him. I'd just be nice. But okay, next story. Tom, this isn't debatable. It's a rule.
No, but not only that, but like, how badly can they fuck up the economy? That is so much Shibuya.
No. Who cares about drinking on the street? That is not going to benefit the economy at all, dude. The tourists and the people who are drinking on the streets are already here spending so much money. Dude, at my venues and my parties, tourists come in and they buy bottles of champagne by the dozen. They don't give a shit, dude. The Japanese yen is so low. They buy bottles. They're like, "All right, cool. All right, we want shots. Let's get a bottle of Jameson. Give me the bottle of Jameson. We'll buy that. How much is it?" They don't care. They don't even care. Take my card, take my money. Dude, like the convenience stores, who cares? Who really cares? Then besides, convenience stores are always making money. So forget about that. Okay, next story.
About that, because I would love to take my kid back to America and hang out with my family, but fuck the exchange rate.
Okay, yeah, the exchange rate. Ooh, not fun. Okay, next story. Here we go. 2 Vietnamese arrested for stealing Tokyo bikes. 70 thefts suspected. Oh my goodness. Stealing bikes. I've had 3 bikes stolen in Tokyo. So out there somewhere, 3 bikes are on the streets that have my name and my registration on it. But that's okay. I like my bike now. Okay, here we go. 2 Vietnamese nationals have been arrested for allegedly stealing 2 bicycles in Tokyo. Investigators said Thursday, in what is believed to be a larger operation involving the theft of some 70 bikes from the capital. Suspects, Vu Quang Pyong, 33, and Boy Doing Chong, 31, were arrested by Tokyo police on suspicion of stealing 2 cross bikes valued at around 80,000 yen, roughly about $200. Investigators believe, but 80,000 yen is used to be $800. Now it's not. Investigators believe the pair entered Japan repeatedly from October to steal bicycles, disassemble them into parts, and then take them to Vietnam. Holy smokes. I thought it was just 2 drunk idiots stealing bikes, but no, holy smokes. This is a whole enterprise. The suspects have admitted to the allegations relating to the arrest. Investigators said they told the police that the bikes are popular and sell for high prices in Vietnam, and that previously of parked bicycles in Japan made them easy to steal. God, this article is written horribly too. Oh my goodness. Okay, the two are suspected for stealing two bikes belonging to a 34-year-old man from the grounds of a residence in Tokyo's Toshima ward at around 4 a.m. to July 2nd. See, now this is interesting because for me, when I read this article, I just thought it was like two drunk idiots stealing those electro bikes. You know, those bicycles that look like motorcycles that go like 50 miles an hour. It's like a bicycle motorcycle with pedals, a bike motorcycle or something. I don't know, a bikeometer, a cycle. But yeah, I thought they were stealing those and then just riding around town, you know. But no, this is like big business, Tom. What are your thoughts on this?
Like, that's pretty hardcore that they're stealing. This is like an international smuggling ring. So that's pretty fucking hard, right? So I would say, yeah, that's interesting scam they got going here. But like, yeah, they ain't fucking around, right?
Yeah, obviously they aren't fucking around. And yeah, I mean, if you get a bicycle that's of any amount of value, you should definitely have a good chain. You should definitely have a good chain. And I see this all the time. I see these bicycles, like those I don't even know what they're called, but it's like an electric bicycle that looks like a motorcycle that actually cooks, right? I see these and I see them like locked up, like on the street with like the thinnest little lock. Like it was like a lock that like they borrowed from their mother or something. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, this bicycle here, it must cost at least like, I don't even know how much, what, $2,000, $3,000, maybe more than $3,000. You know, the ones that have like the handlebars that go way up like this, like a Harley Davidson, and they get the big fat tires, and you see them cooking on the street. They go, actually, you can't even hear them. They're like ninjas. They're like, they just zoom past you and you're just like, whoa, what was that? You know, it's crazy, man. But yeah, I don't fuck around with my bike, though. My bike looks bad, rides rad. That's what I say when people look at my bikes. They look at my bike and they're like, dude, your bike kind of is a piece of shit. I'm like, no, man, my seat is all torn up and I got all these stickers peeling off of it just because I know nobody's going to steal it. But my chain, my chain, my wheels, everything is new, but like the frame and the seat looks bad. So people, they're never going to steal it. Who would steal my 24-inch BMX? I mean, I would steal it for myself, but yeah, it's cray, man.
Yeah, dude, about your BMX, like this is one thing I'm going to miss about like this area in Nakameguro. Like one day I was on the street and I was minding my own business. And all of a sudden, I see this dude just zip by on a badass BMX and slam on the brakes and come back and go, "Hey, Tom, do you remember me?" And I was like, "Johnny, what up?" And seen each other in years. And then, you know, what are you doing? Oh, nothing special. Want a streeter? Yeah, let's have a streeter. So this is like shit I'm gonna miss about Nakameguro. And also, like, I remember one time you met me in front of my house in the liquor store, and like I already grabbed a beer or two, and like you were like, dude, can you just watch my BMX? And like, you know, I go in and buy a beer or two. I'm like, yeah, sure, cool. So I'm sitting on it. I'm like, this is pretty cool. And like, I just took it for a lap around the block.
Mm-hmm. It's a fun bike.
It's a good bike. And then I could, you know, I go a lap around the block, and Johnny's like, what the fuck, dude? And I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. I just couldn't resist. Like, this is a nice bike. I just had to try it. And you're like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I'll tell you one thing, man. You're such a big dude that when you get on my 24-inch BMX, dude, it looks like one of the small BMXs. Oh, man. But anyway, I wonder what's going to happen to these guys. I wonder what kind of trouble they're going to get in. I mean, do they do time? I mean, I guess they got to do time. Yeah, it's grand theft. Yeah, hell yeah, they're going to do time. They'll probably get a couple of years. Stealing bicycles for parts. Jeez Louise, that's crazy.
I think in a lot of cases for like some of the guys that come over here and commit crimes, like Japan just like they're just like, fuck it. They'll lock them up and they're just like, just fucking leave.
Maybe. Well, we'll see. We're going to have to keep an eye on this article. All right, Tom, your story. You're up. Batter up.
Dude. Okay. One caveat. I know this is not a political channel, but like it's election season here. And
No, dude, don't do the election one, dude. The elections are over. They're over like a week ago.
This is a good one.
No, but we already kind of covered that. I already posted something. I know what you're going to talk about. You're going to talk about the guy that dresses like a pimp that's on the thing that was trying to run for mayor. Dude, the elections are over.
Oh man, I can't talk about those. Not the Joker guy.
Yeah. Oh, somebody who's dressed like the Joker. All right. If you want to briefly talk about it, but I mean, yeah. Guess what? He lost. Our old mayor won again. She was reelected.
But like, dude, like, okay, like we're not in. This is not a political channel, and like, A, we can't vote. B, like, it's a rule. The guys aren't supposed to mess around with politics, so we don't really mess around with this. But I always love election season because they always get some crazies that come out that have no business running for politics.
I think that happens
in any
everywhere.
way, shape, or yeah, it does, but. I can't talk about the Joker guy that lost as mayor. Was posting porno pictures.
Well, there's that guy. Yeah. And there's the guy with all the prostitute. I mean, dude, if you can just do it like within like a second or something or like a minute or something, that's totally cool. But it's just like, I mean, that's like super old news at this point. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. If you know anything about Japan, or if you keep your ear to the ground and stuff, yes. But anyway, go for it. Yeah. Guy dressed like the Joker.
Yeah, guy dressed like a Joker and like, yeah, he was trying to promote polygamy to increase the birth rate in Japan. That was fucking great. I saw a bunch of his posters. I think I sent you some pictures. I'm like, I love this. Like, Japan, I love you. Don't ever change.
Okay. You really love this article that much. Okay. All right. I take back everything I said. Okay, you can read the article. Just in case if somebody doesn't know, we've been faders. If you're overseas or something, you have no idea what we're talking about. Yeah, this is like old news here. We've been talking about this for weeks, but yeah, go for it, Tom.
Oh, I can read it now.
Yes, you can read it now. I take back everything I say. Shame on Johnny. Yes.
All right, here we go. Who is the Japanese Joker? Born in Kansai in 1981, Kawai studied at Kyoto University working for an IT company. He then ran his own human resources business. In 2018, he joined the Watanabe Entertainment Group after graduating from the company's comedy school. 3 years later, he made lines saying the Chiba gubernatorial ran for governor dressed as the fucking Joker. Before running for Tokyo governor, he was a Soka City council official, a member in Saitama Prefecture, so he actually got elected at one point. Not for the big stuff, but seriously. While the Tokyo gubernatorial election has become known for its zany candidates down the years, including the likes of prolific inventors like Dr. Nakamatsu, the eccentric late rock star Yuya Ichida, and naked traditionist Teruka Goto, Japanese Joker may be the craziest yet. He's almost certainly the most colorful. Oh shit! Where's the part? Oh, here we go. In poster, Kawai is dressed as the Mask, surrounded by 3 women. His message promote polygamy in Japan to help solve the country's declining birth rate. In another, he calls on Shibuya to legalize marijuana. Appearing in his Joker outfit with his hand holding out green leaves, he suggests that renaming the word shabuya with shabu, being slang for stimulants. His most controversial posters, which he put up on opening day of his campaign, were of a near-naked girl model named Miyu Sakurai to promote the importance of freedom of expressions. Locals were angry at the images as children could easily see them. Kawai was warned by the police over a possible violation of Tokyo's anti-nuisance ordinance and subsequently took them down. Death threats were made against Sakurai.
Yeah. The political, what you call it, the political billboards that are in our neighborhood. Somebody went around and took down a lot of those, what you call it, posters of him back when this was happening. The thing is, I kind of agree with him with the polygamy because the thing is, it's just like the birth rate is so low right now that it's just like, yeah, get out there and get busy, all the other stuff, that's their own thing. But the thing is, it's just like, yeah, once again, we can't vote. So yeah, it's just like we could watch the election, we could see it unfold, but we have absolutely no control or say in it. I don't. Do you think we should be able to vote? I mean, after paying taxes for so many years, I'm not sure. Would you vote? I don't think I would vote.
I'll pare the story down, but most of the Japanese don't even vote. Like politics here aren't that interesting. Like one party controls 80 or 90% of the politics, and people just aren't that invested in it. Like if you go to America and say, "What do you think of the president?" You'll get an opinion. But if you say it just to a Japanese person, they'll just go,
Yeah, most people aren't interested in politics. In fact, whenever I talk to, well, probably because I'm not Japanese, but whenever I talk to somebody about politics, which I usually never do, I'm not really a political person. It all goes back to American politics. What do you think is better, Bush or Trump? And I'm like, I don't know who is better. I don't know. I don't really care. But I get a lot of awkward questions like that are sometimes kind of weird. But yeah, all right. Moving forward, and Tom, once again, thank you for reading that article. All right, fair enough. I mean, me and everybody else that's in the country, we've heard this like a million times. Everybody's been talking about it it's like a dead dog at this point. But the thing is, though, for everybody that's listening overseas, I guess that is kind of interesting. So, yeah, so thank you, and I apologize. Johnny, apologize. I made a mistake. I realized.
One caveat, remember the teddy bear machine gun guy?
The teddy bear machine gun guy? Dude, that sounds like a name of like a really wicked band.
We covered this like a year or two ago. Like this dude had this, he's a host boy with he had a crazy poster with him riding a limousine, on top of a limousine with a teddy bear and a machine gun.
I think I might have. Yeah.
I know you remember this, but he ran again. He lost.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the extreme people always lose, I guess. Okay, moving on. All right.
Remember the YouTuber influencer with the masks on her boobies, on her very big boobies?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is years and years and years ago, but yeah, I remember the adult star, the porn star that tried to run for mayor. That was pretty interesting. And walking by the political billboards was kind of fun for a while. All right, here we go. Okay, this is going to be my last story. It's short, it's sweet, and it's one that we've done a million times. Wait, maybe I'll do something completely new. Okay, here we go. This next story takes place in one of my favorite cities in Japan, Osaka. Aishiteru. Russian arrested in Japan for illegal export of personal watercraft. Now, in the news, the watercraft is a jet ski. It's a jet ski. Okay, a Russian national has been arrested in Western Japan on suspicion of illegally exporting Russian personal watercraft, jet ski, which are subject to trade restrictions due to their potential military use. A jet ski. The arrest of Andrei Sova, a CEO of Osaka-based logistics company, Astraco, logistics company. He should have known the logistics of moving jet skis overseas. Is the first arrest made for alleged violation of the Foreign Exchange and Foreign Trade Act since Japan placed Russia under sanctions over its invasion of the Ukraine. The police quoted the 38-year-old man as saying he would consult with his lawyer before speaking. Smart guy. According to the sources, Sova is suspected in the January 2023 of having shipped 4 personal watercraft, jet skis, along with diesel engines for vessels and 18 secondhand motorbikes to Busan in South Korea without declaring what were to be later sent to Vladivostok in Russia's Far East. Man, this is weird. So he's shipping jet skis and motorcycles to Korea, which is later going to go to Russia? What the heck, dude? Oh, wait a second. Are they Kawasaki, like the company Kawasaki or something? Because I'll be honest, man. Kawasaki, Mitsubishi, Honda, all these companies make really, really amazing vehicles, man. And maybe they got some awesome like jet skis and obviously motorcycles that are just like so sought after. And like maybe Russia, where people are paying an arm and a leg. Actually, if they're using Russian currency or South Korean currency and they're buying these and they're having them illegally shipped, they're probably making so much money because the Japanese yen is so cheap. That's probably what's happening. But he can't get them to Russia because of the sanctions. Tom, what are your thoughts?
Quite possibly, but like, also, like, why are these illegal? Like, what do they think they're going to use them for? Are they going to be doing drive-bys with machine guns on, like, you know,
James Bond movie?
I hate fucking.
No. It's illegal to export anything to Russia. So he's got jet skis. All right. From what I understand, what I caught from the article is that maybe he's got jet skis and he's towing other jet skis that have motorcycles on top of them. And he's taking them to Korea and then from South Korea and then legally having them shipped to Russia. Is that that's kind of like what it sounds like he's doing?
I think so. I don't think he's a Bond villain. I think he's a Bond henchman.
Yeah, he's probably a henchman. Yeah, you think he's working for Putin? Putin's like, give me the jet skis. And I kind of want a scooter too. Can you make it red? My kids love the color red. Yeah, Christmas is coming up. You know, yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, but before December. Great, thanks. Spasiba. Oh, man. That's awesome. Well, you know, I mean, I feel kind of bad for the guy because, I mean, if this is his business of like, I mean, logistics and moving stuff or whatever, and with like sanctions against like his country, which he has nothing to deal with, that's too bad. That sucks. Poor guy.
I kind of feel like it's like the earlier article you read about the Vietnamese guys stealing bikes and like, you know.
Yeah.
I guess like the black market will just find a way.
Hey, as long as there's jet skis, there's a way. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh my God. Tom, do you got one more story?
I do.
All right, here we go. Last story.
Last one.
Last story. Gave you a kiss, but the very next day. It's been a while since we did a podcast together. It's been well over a month. I guess I'm a little rusty.
I'm sorry I couldn't link up with you yesterday, but I had my own shit going on. But like,
we're all busy.
Yeah, we all got shit going on. Like, best of luck with your event. Sorry I can't make it out. Okay, I think this might be a good article to end on. So this is very. Stop me if you've heard this before, but compliance training held for host clubs in Kabukicho.
Oh, no. Read on, dear Tom. Read on.
A compliance training session for host clubs in Tokyo's Kabukicho district was conducted in response to a series of urikake problems, where malicious host clubs saddled customers with exorbitant bills. The training session was organized by an NPO that provides consultation services to women facing troubles with host clubs and similar establishments. Shinichiro Kawamatsu, director of the NPO Night Princess Guardian. I'm just going to read that again. Director of the NPO Night Princess Guardian.
Sounds like an anime.
Anime or possibly a fantasy movie?
An anime.
I'll go with anime.
Anime.
But like, anime, yeah, that'd work. Said, when the perspectives of society and common sense of the public diverge from those within the host club industry, various problems inevitably arise. We see it as a significant issue when people end up in distress. Around 40 executives from Kabukicho's host clubs participating in the training which covered topics such as employer liability for hosts who are individual business owners and basic legal knowledge. The issue of malicious host clubs has become a major problem, with reports of clubs arranging employment in sex-related businesses or prostitution to help clients repay their debts. So, have you been, like, I haven't been to the show as much, but, like, have you been, like, following this?
No, not at all. The last time we covered any kind of a story that was similar to this, you actually read it.
There's a really good series, like HBO series, like Tokyo Vice, where it covers it, where like host clubs like lure women in and they just like, you know, they wine and dine them and they charge them exorbitant fees. It's like, you know, it's obviously super fucking sketchy.
Yep, pretty sketchy.
But
Tom, name me a red light district in the world that's not sketchy.
I know, but it became a huge problem because like a lot of these women were just normal office workers, but because they were bullied to pay exorbitant fees, they started doing prostitution, like basically they became street walkers.
Wow. Yeah, but it's actually worse in other countries. Have you ever been to Paris? Oh God.
No. I'm just explaining brief history about and like about a year or two ago, they basically said we're not gonna like Shibuya, Shinjuku area where all this shit happened, said we're not gonna mess with it. It's whatever. But they got way too many complaints because like all the streetwalker prostitutes that had to do that. It's just like it's essentially the prostitution is a victimless crime, so they said we're just going to ignore it. There's been a huge public outcry, and like now they're doing a 180, and they're saying no, you can't do this shit.
Yeah, well, I think Shinjuku or Kabukicho has got maybe 3 to 5 years before it's completely taken over by like tourist shops or whatever. I think it's basically Kabukicho is kind of like New York, downtown Broadway from like 1985 to 1990, or 1995, where basically like in the 80s, well, the 80s and before, like Broadway, like downtown Square was like the worst place. I mean, there was like all sorts of crime. You could just use your imagination. Taxi Driver, just watch that, and you'll kind of get an idea. But yeah, I think it's transitioning because, I mean, now if you go to Kabukicho, there's a lot of tourist-friendly bars. That they got a huge hotel. They got Kabukicho Towers. They have all these there's like a museum, like a wax museum there or something. There's like a Mr. Donuts, a Krispy Kreme donuts. There's a couple of Starbucks. There's the AMC Theater. It's only a matter of time before there's like a Disney shop or something or whatever. So I think Kabukicho is going to dramatically, I mean, it's already dramatically changing, but I think it's going to be unrecognizable in the next like 3 to 5 years.
Oh, no. I 100% agree with you. Like, because we're already seeing it. Because first of all, what we were talking about earlier, like with Shibuya cracking down on like the Halloween bullshit. Shibuya used like Halloween Center. Like, that was going to go somewhere, so it shifted over to Kabukicho. So that there's that. But like, I'm telling you, like, man, the last time over like New Year's time, like I went to like Golden Guy, and like I swear,
New Year's, wow.
But I swear to God, there were no Japanese people there. The only Japanese people there were the fucking staff. And they had...
You could go there on a Monday night now, and it's the same thing. Yeah. There's no Japanese, no locals want to go to Golden Guy, which is sad because like our friend Go has a bar there, Deathmatch in Hell, that I love, and but the thing is, if you go there, there's like a line of people waiting outside trying to get into the bar. Because I mean, they're shoebox bars, they're so small, they only fit like maybe like 12 people maximum. That's really pushing it. Usually it's like 8, but it's just like, the thing is, it sucks for us, but it's so great for him, and I'm so happy for his business. And back in the day when there wasn't like this huge tourism boom, I used to go to like, same as you, we used to go to like Golden Guy and just spend the night there and just go from bar to bar to bar to bar and stuff, and that was like tons of fun. But those days are unfortunately over. So But yeah, but you're going to go to Yokohama. And Yokohama, I mean, dude, there's tons of places there where you can go drinking, which are probably not as cool, but close.
Dude, wherever I land, I'll be fine. But like, I know what you're saying. Like, you are right. We're like seeing it transition where it's so fucking tourist friendly.
Oh, it's super tourist friendly. Like, I mean, it's at the point where in Kabukicho, you can count money walking down the street and nobody's going to mess with you. Back in the day, different story.
Even my wife, my wife has a work at home position, but like she has to go to Shibuya once or twice a month. Complaining about the tourists. She obviously she's married to me. She's not racist, but like she's like, there's just so many goddamn tourists, and I just want to get to work, and they're all in the way because they're taking pictures and this, and they're not being rude or anything. And like so some of the other stuff she said to me, like another time we were walking by Hachiko. This is Shibuya, not Shinjuku, but we were walking by Hachiko in the morning. We were gonna like take my son to like the park or whatever. There's literally a line of tourists, like just to take pictures in front of Hachiko, like they're nice and orderly. And she goes, "Is it that popular?" And like the problem asking me that question is like, I've been here so long, like some of these questions, like I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah. But it's the new norm, man. It's the new norm, and nothing's going to change. So yeah, they're expecting, I think I said this at the beginning of the show, 60 million tourists. And next year, that number is going to be even higher, And so just get used to it. It's just, this is how it is in Tokyo. But for you to move so far out, I don't think you're going to have to worry about this, or about the tourism. But I mean, there's a lot of businesses that are actually doing so well. I mean, go to Shibuya. It's tonight's Sunday. Go to Shibuya, go anywhere in Shibuya, and every single business is like cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. I mean, people are spending money like crazy. Like I said earlier, when people come into like, my parties and stuff, they're buying bottles. They're buying bottles. Like, all right, shots. I want a bottle of Jameson. And of course, the price of a bottle of Jameson at a nightclub is going to be extraordinary compared to like, if you just go to like down the street to the store and buy one, or Don Quixote or whatever. But anyway, you know what? For me, it's a great thing. So, I'm not complaining. I mean, yeah.
Okay. Hey, you're making me really want to start organizing events again, even though I'm like,
I think those days are over for you, old man.
I'm an
especially with that homeless beer, dude.
But like, yeah. That's the thing. We've been here so long. Like you and I have been here for so long. We've seen like Japan just go through so many changes.
Yeah.
If we weren't adaptable, we wouldn't be able to stay here. So like,
it's not that bad. It's not like a mega change. It's just it changes. Like if you lived in San Francisco's had extremely crazy changes in the last like even 10 years. So yeah, every city changes.
Comment on that because I've never been there, but I'm just saying like it's changing and you just gotta roll with it. That's
yeah, true that.
Better. I wouldn't say it's like a bunch of tourists coming here is worse. It's just like, I'm
great.
Right?
Yeah. All right, man. All right, dude. It's time to fucking pull the plug, man. Tom, listen, man. I can't wait for you to move and for you to get into your new place because I am definitely going to buy you a barbecue, man. And it'll be a new place where we can go and podcast. Make sure that you do get a podcasting room. So when Uncle Johnny comes down there and stuff and hangs out with you guys or whatever, A, we can barbecue, B, we can podcast. All right. Cool.
It's a house, dude. I got space. That's already taken care of.
Nice. All right. That's fantastic.
You don't mind coming down to Yokohama. Actually, it ain't that far from Nakameguro where we live. So.
Dude, Yokohama's awesome, man. I love Yokohama. A little piece of my heart's in Yokohama. Love Yokohama. All right, faders. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. And yeah, we don't have a beginning to this episode or anything, so you're not going to hear the whiskey or any of that stuff. It's just because we wanted to get a show out to you guys. And yeah, you got a show, and we hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making it for you. And yeah, we've got a lot of ideas happening for the future, so stay tuned to Got Faded Japan. Don't leave us. We're here. We're always going to be here. here, and we're always going to be fading with you guys. So faders, thank you so much. And also thank you for everybody that's donated money and supported us on the Patreon, everybody that's supported us on SNS, everybody that's told a friend, everybody that's went to our Redbubble page and bought some merchandise. There's so much stuff up there. Go to the Redbubble, get a t-shirt, man. It's totally cool. We get a small little cut, and that's cool, man. It's enough to buy booze. All right, faders, thank you so much again. And Tom, thank you for doing this. Oh, you want to say something? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
Last thing before we sign off, like, Nakama girl, I fucking love you. Like, I've been here for 10 plus years, and it's been great to me. And a little piece of my heart is always going to stay here. But at the same time, Yokohama Kanagawa is fucking cool. So I'm looking forward to like getting a house forward with the next adventure. So
the next adventure.
But like other than that, yeah, peace out.
Peace out, faders. See you later. Peace.
Aye.
All right, and that is a show. Bro, thank you so much, man. I'll catch you soon, all right? I'll stop by your house before you move, okay?
My little brother, a goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Oh, you wait till Mom finds out, buddy.
I've got a government job to abuse and a lonely wife to fuck.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
God, the pressure! I can't take it! I can't take it! I can't get to it!
You sure excuse me?
We're going freaking! Yeah. We came, we saw, we kicked his ass!
Your move, creep.
Man, I will never forgive your ass for this shit. This is some fucked up repugnant shit.
Ah, fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.